the following presentation of the National Football League.
On the visitors' sideline, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guys losers a week ago trying to get back into the win column here. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking with my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game in a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. His defense over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
He'll try to run for it. They'll pick up 7. Nice job defensively, though, to make sure it's not more. And it sets up 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff, already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. 2nd in passing yards in the NFL.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Laporta in motion. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Laporta in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8. From the shotgun on third down. It's gone. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Nolan Smith. He gets there for a sack, setting up fourth down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On fourth down, Lions going to send out the All-Pro from a season ago, Jack Fox, to punt. To return, it's Jackson. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll step on the run, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Lions have come up with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Lions offense ready for their second possession. They start with outstanding field position, trying to get the first points of this game. It'll be 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Detroit.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 24-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll go with the sneak. He's going to have a Lions first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack. Hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. They face second down and 7.
Second and 7 at the Lions' 44-yard line.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll come up to 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have the first down yardage. The stop made at the 31, but a new set of downs. First down picked up.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Hurts going to call his own number.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They're trying to run it here with Mostert. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Brown comes to get the jet sweep. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
The 22-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He takes off. And he'll get down and avoid the hit. Gain about 7. Setting up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll take this one in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brought down at the 23-yard line.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
From the gun, it's Goff. This one caught by Patrick. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Going up top. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He's going to run it. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's Barkley, and he's in! Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles extend their advantage to 14-3.
Lions 3.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
To number 87, Sam Laporta. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They'll run with Gibbs. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Laporta in motion. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the play off on 3rd and short. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. He could not get rid of it, and down he goes.
I'm not going to blame the big guys up front. So often we want to pin all the blame on sacks on the quarterback, but this comes down to a quarterback understanding you only have so much time in the pocket. You need to go from your first read to your second. There's not a lot of time to get to a third. That ball either needs to be checked down or thrown away.
Here's Jack Fox now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line.
1st and 10.
Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here goes Hurts on the design run. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. and that's a nice pickup there.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
And 2.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's going to have the Eagles 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Hurts gonna hold on to this one.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. DJ Reader. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
And with that sack, it should put an end to what's been a very promising drive up until this point. Great job of bend without breaking. Get yourself off the field when the opportunity presented itself.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles going to open up a 17-3 lead.
Defense.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And they continue to churn out 1st downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. He'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line. A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try the jet sweep. Here comes Brown. And he will take this one across into the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Lions 3.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. To the outside, that's St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup.
First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. It is 3rd and 10. Throwing here is Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short bomb punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
A.J. Brown, incomplete. The coverage by
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
to number 88.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's out of bounds, but in the red zone, out inside the 20.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
On 2nd down, Hurts. He's going to keep it himself. And he's in! Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. At his 2nd touchdown tonight. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This field ended about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Goff to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds. On 2nd down, Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Throwing, Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
To throw is Goff. On target to Laporta. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Lions first down.
Now Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. open man. It's Jamison Williams.
Complete to Jamison Williams.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott thanks the rain. Might not be as heavy as it was earlier, but still coming down as we get set for this second half. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Here's Goff. This one complete right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for a Lions first down. A gain of 15.
On 1st down, it's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
That's another deep
on play action. Goff. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the Eagles' 38.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
And he's going to have the Lions first down, and he'll get it by plenty. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 1. From the gun, it's Goff. That's to the big tight end, Laporta. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now the shotgun, it's Goff. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Jahad Campbell getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Goff gives it to Gibbs.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley will get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
4 yards on
From
the
the
pickup.
41. Here's 2nd
six.
and 6. Running from the pistol with Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. Here comes the Eagles punt team. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll get this out to the left route. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Finding room at the 35. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
17 yards.
17 yards on that play. Good for a Lions 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Lions.
Now, Goff. 1st down throw there is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air. It's Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Detroit Lions.
They hand it to Gibbs. Open space inside the 10. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
Gain of 19 yards. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. To throw is gone. Under pressure, now he's going to go down. Back at the 8-yard line.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Laporta in motion. On second down, Goff. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
To throw is Goff. And he's going to get the 2-point conversion there. So bring it down to a 14-point deficit.
14.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. And he's turned a number of those into big plays. Throw right side, taken by Bryant. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, but most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
This a must-stop for this defense, facing 3rd and long. Here's Barkley. And they're not going to even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Here comes the Eagles punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Lions offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. He is going to have a Lions first down. They needed 2 and gained 6.
And the Lions first down. A gain of 7. And the Lions first down.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third.
Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Detroit.
On the play. That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he will score! Game on! David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Mostert now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Fake the give, now it's Hurts. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Coming across the field on target to Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a first down for Philly.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. This will start from the 12, try to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. The ball comes out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. The ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Throwing, Goff. He's got his tight end, that's Laporta. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down?
36 yards. First down, Detroit.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
Goff to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And he's going to have a Lions first down, as this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Lions.
Montgomery. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
17 more yards.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Goff to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Here we go. 1st and goal. Laporta in motion.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal, and here's Montgomery. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Mostert now to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense headed back to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and
Second
11.
down throw for Hurts. A pass complete there to Smith. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 8.
Now Barkley. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Lions offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And this will be a Lions first down. They'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
One more time for Montgomery. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Laporta in motion. Now a first throw here in overtime. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The Eagles offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 24-yard line.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Open receiver is Dodson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
6. And an Eagles first down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end dotted. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
A pickup of 21 on that connection. 1st down, Philadelphia.
41-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
To throw is Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. The coverage too good downfield. He'll wind up taking him down.
Loss of 9.
And now here comes the punt team. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. The Lions offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another 1st down. So, a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Laporta in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down. Patrick's motioning here.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line.
Laporta in motion.
It's now 2nd and 6.
We'll go play action with Goff. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. This kick is good. He got it. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. The final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Philadelphia, good night.